guys, we're going to go ahead and get started for today. I'm hoping everybody is doing well. We're not too bored during this quarantine time. Hopefully, y'all are getting lots and lots and lots of stuff done. I'm getting a lot of emails about USA test prep, which is awesome. I'm getting those grades updated as much as possible, but there are a lot of emails, so just give me some time and I will get those grades updated. All right, today we are reviewing slope and y-intercept so that we can write an equation in the slope-intercept form, and we'll know we've got it if we can successfully interpret a real-world situation and write an equation to represent it. So I'm going to do just like I've been doing the past couple of days. I am going to show you a slide, go over it, talk about it a little bit, and then I am going to ask you to push pause, and then you're going to pause, write all of your work down, all of your work plus your answers, and then go ahead and push play, and then it'll go to the next slide and I will show you the answers. But I want you guys to be doing this work on your own, okay? Just like I've been saying, if you just go ahead and push play and just let it play the whole way through, you're not doing yourself any favors. You're not learning anything. So now the learning is on you. You've got to learn. Yeah, or you've got to be in control of your learning. Okay? You can do this. Just push pause, do as much as you can, even if you don't have all the answers, but you're like, I can't figure it out, then go ahead and push play. Or if you make a mistake and you don't know how to fix it, push play. That's what it's here for. You need an answer. I'm not saying you have to have the correct answer. I want an answer down. Okay, try your best. All right, so on this one, we are first going to write an equation of the line that has a slope of 5 and passes through the point 2, 2. Now, on this one, the easiest way to do it, there are multiple ways to do it. Easiest way to go is to draw a graph or get some graph paper, but you can draw a little graph, doesn't have to be perfect, and put this point on it, and then use this slope to go and find your y-intercept. Now, this slope is 5, which means, oh, come on, our slope is 5 over 1. So we'll go up 5 over 1 and make it a positive line because it's a positive slope. The next one, write an equation of the line from the graph below. So I need two things. I need my y-intercept and I need my slope. You have to find those two things and then put them in the equation. Okay. Write the equation of the line from the table below. So same thing. We want our slope and our y-intercept. We have to find these and put them in the equation. And this one is tricky because it doesn't have the y-intercept readily available there. You have to go back and find it. So go ahead and push pause. All right, you should have paused and found all of your answers, and you should have pushed play, and you are now waiting for the answers. Okay, so here is number 1. So if you go and put this 2, 2 on a graph and you go and make a line from it using 5 over 1, you will get -8 as your y-intercept. And then 5 here is my slope, so I'm just going to plug in that 5 for my slope. On this one, the y-intercept is 2. Okay, if you look at where this line crosses the y-axis, it crosses it at 2. So 2 is our y-intercept. My slope is 3 over 4. I went up 3, and I went over 4. Okay, up 3 over 4. And it is a positive line. Down here, we are looking for the slope. So we are doing 2.7, 2.7, and this is a change of 2. Oh, this is wrong. Yeah, because 2.7 is over 2, not 2.7 over 1. Okay, and I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, guys. This is Miss Cadell's slides, so sometimes we make mistakes, and we just got to catch them. So it is 2.7 over 2. Here, let me cover this up. All right. So 2.7 over 2, we would divide that because we want it to be by ones. So 1.35. 1.35 would be my slope. Okay, and then we would take our numbers back. So go back 2, which means go back 2.7 here. So 2.1 minus 2.7, we'd be at negative 0.6. Okay, and then we want to go back one more because this would be 2, this would be 1. So we want to go back one more to get x to 0, which means we would subtract on the bottom, we would subtract by 1.35, and we would get negative 1.95. Okay, that one was tricky. That was a lot of decimals, and decimals are not fun. Guys, remember, if you have questions on any of this or need me to clarify more, email me. I can clarify through email, I promise. All right, interim question. So it says a coach is ordering t-shirts for the team. The coach pays a one-time fee of $24. The coach also pays $8 for each t-shirt ordered. Which function can be used to find C, the total amount the coach pays in dollars when K shirts are ordered? So we're not using Y and X, now we're using C and K. But it's the same thing. Ooh, excuse me, we want to go ahead and find that equation. Which one is the slope? Which one is the y-intercept? So go ahead and pause. All right, you should have paused and you are now pushing play to get your answers, but you should have an answer down. And our answer is B. And now the reason is because we have 24 and we have 8. 24 is my B, my y-intercept. All right, it is my y-intercept because it says one-time fee. Your y-intercept is always going to be something that you pay once. So it is a one-time fee, once, okay? Then it's $8 for each shirt ordered. So that I can say 8 per shirt, $8 per shirt. So that is my slope. My slope is 8, okay? I want to I can say y equals, because C is technically y, and then I'm going to say my slope is 8, so 8x, because K is technically x, and then plus 24, because that's my B, my one-time fee. So my answer here is B. All right, on this one, it says the graph shows a relationship between the number of gallons of fuel remaining in the tank of a semi-truck and the number of miles traveled by the semi-truck. Which function can be used to find y, the number of gallons of fuel remaining in the tank of the semi-truck after it has traveled x miles? So we're doing pretty much the same thing. We want to find the slope and the y-intercept and then put them in the place that they're supposed to. Well, this one has y and x. So put them where they go in the equation. Which one's my slope? Which one's my y-intercept? So go ahead and push pause. All right, you should have already gotten your answers. You should have them written down. And there is our answer, D. So our y-intercept here is 240. Now it's 240 because that is where it crosses the y-intercept. It crosses at 240, so that is my y-intercept. Now 1 over 10, they get that from going, I'm going to use 240 as one point, and then my next perfect point is like right here. So I'm going to go over and down. I went up 1, and I went over 300. Oh my goodness. I went over 300, but I went up from 210 to 240, so I went up 30. Sorry about that. So I went up 30 over 300. So 30 over 300. I can take that 0 away. 3 divided by 30 is 1/10. So that is our slope. All right. This one is a star question, or a star review question. Yay! So it says, which equation is best represented by the graph? Same thing, we're going to find our slope, find our y-intercept, put them in the equation. This one doesn't even have a word problem with it. Just straightforward putting it in the equation. All right, so go ahead and push pause. All right, you should have your answer. Okay. And there is our answer, D. And this one is wrong. Guys, I'm sorry. It's not D. Um, up 1/4. It's B. Okay, so our y-intercept here is -2. The y-intercept is -2. And then we went up 1/4 from one perfect point to the next, up 1/4. So our slope is 1/4. Okay, it's not 8, so I can say both of those are wrong. And then this one says 4x. That would be going up 4/1. So you have to know your y goes on top of your x, okay? Every time your y on top of your x. All right, the amount Ben earns, y, varies directly with the number of hours he works, x, as shown on the graph. Write a direct variation equation, identify the constant of variation, and interpret its meaning. All right, I'll give you a hint. It's not D. So go ahead and find your answer. Push pause. All right, you should have pushed pause and now push play, and you're waiting for your answer on the next slide. And it is C, and that is correct. So our answer is C. It is because this is our slope right here. We went, or we have 1 hour is 0.5 or $5.5. So that is our slope. There is no y-intercept because it goes through 0, 0. Now, by what this means is for every 1 hour worked, okay, this person earns $5.50. Okay, they earn $5.50. So if they worked 2 hours, they would earn, oh no, $11. 3 hours, they would earn $16.50, and so on and so forth. Okay, so they earn $15 or $5.50 every hour. It's your hourly hourly wage. All right, so once again, we have 3 OMS quizzes this week and then a USA test prep tomorrow. Yay! You guys please email me if y'all have anything that y'all need, anything at all whatsoever. If you just want to talk, whatever, email me, text me, call me, let me know what you need. I am here for you. Okay, if you emailed me already about something, please know that it might take me a minute because I have a lot of emails about grades. So y'all have a great day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.